Hello, back on track with Riverrun. Been a while since I've done any work on this one, and I came back to it after leaving it fallow for a while. I've just been having the greatest fun. I've written a little guitar solo ditty thing in the middle. This is an electric guitar solo, which I think fits really, really nicely. And written some preliminary harmonies, but at the moment they're muted. We'll talk about those a little while in a little while. I've pretty much decided the rhythm is settled as it is, although on the very last playthrough I decided that these little bell sounds were too loud. I'll bring them down, but that's something or nothing. Essentially the music for this thing is finished. I'm going to get Pauline to sing some harmonies over right at the very end here. You can see it's only in the last section of the song that I actually want any more harmonies. I've done a little bit of as you go mixing, trying to get the sound as nice as possible. Some effects on various tracks. Well, I'm going to shut up and just play it. Let's see what we've got.
Painted from memory, summer days green and long, lazy and carefree, drunk on mist and rhyme, dressed like a new dawn, full of dreams yet to come, always the same song, sung with different lines. So when the night is done and the sun sends the shadows reeling into the bright light of your smile, just take a moment to hold me and stop this crazy feeling. Pause for a short while this river runs. Sharing our secrets on the lost sands of time, watching the seasons dance upon the floor. And if a reason cares to send a little sign, paint me a sunset finer than before. So when the night is done and the sun sends the shadows reeling into the bright light of your smile, just take a moment to hold me and stop this crazy feeling. Pause for a short while this river runs. Painted from memory, autumn leaves pure and gold, falling around me, lighting up the sky.
Okay, so obviously the main new thing is the solo. Now I don't know how I'm going to go about, or if there's any more mixing needs to be done to separate these two sounds, because at the moment they're playing in the same kind of area. And I had initially done some pretty brutal, I think overly brutal EQing. I need to really pull down on these. Second half is a composite thing, so there's one primary line, I'm becoming more and more relaxed as time goes on with those little kind of bumps and nudges. It takes too much effort to make something be absolutely perfect, and what I mean by that is that if I was going to try and eradicate those little sounds that we were just hearing then, there's one. Right, that's a way to wow for one, but they do happen occasionally. That's just the way I play the guitar. Those things happen occasionally. It would take 30 takes to accidentally play one that didn't have any of them in, by which time I've completely lost any spontaneity. Those 7 tracks that you see there were probably 7 of 12, 13, 14, played just basically live, turned it on, did it, no retakes. I've not gone back and fixed anything, and I just love the organic nature of it. It just feels nice. Each one of them is slightly different. The first one is much louder than all of the others, and the rest of them are playing a supporting role, and they all follow a similar pattern, but they're not playing identical notes. There's a and because they're all subtly different but played in the same kind of vibe, I'm going to start introducing multiples of them. So there is a strong melody, and yet there's kind of supporting ornamentations around them. And then because I'm a complete hack, for the extra little bit at the end, I think it required sufficient of a leap in hand position for me to just think, you know what, it's easier to record this separately and I'll splice the two together later. Oops. That's it. But it just sounds completely natural when you play the two together. So very happy with all that. There is no cheating. This stuff over here is my recently developed 3-part harmony thing. Although this one, to be absolutely fair, the second section has been quite heavily edited. I didn't particularly like the way the 3-part sounds came out, and I've reworked them. But I intend for this to be sung. This is a vocal line. So at the moment it's played with a piano, but that's not how it will be.
So when the night is done and the sun sends the shadows reeling into the bright light of your smile, just take a moment to hold me and stop this crazy feeling. Pause for a short while, this river run, painted from memory.
chord in there.
Autumn leaves pure and gold falling around me, lighting up the sky.
So as I say, work in progress. They're not the final notes. I'm still plugging away at it, trying to get exactly what I want it to be. Once I've got those three, the reason it's on 3 separate tracks is because I will ask Pauline to sing them individually.
Into the bright light of your smile, just take a moment to hold me and stop this crazy feeling. Pause for a short while.
It sounds almost painfully simple when you break it down like that, but that's how harmonies are built. Just ask her to sing that, and then when these things go together and the 3 lines lay on top of each other and they're all making nice chords, then we'll have something that sounds awesome. Not there yet, but that's where that's going to be. So once that's done, once I've got those harmonies settled and sung, then I'm really on to mixing and finalisation of this one. I don't want to put any more sounds on. Definitely, I tried all sorts of different combinations of keyboard sounds, pianos, bells, whatever it was. Nothing worked. Happy with the little flute thing. That's fine, that stays. And the guitar was a win. I was really, really happy that slotted in as nicely as it did. And we're done. So, staying true to my intention to keep it simple, it definitely needed that little solo in the middle. It was just a little too sparse. The mixing is going pretty well. I'm working on the piano, on the vocal effects as I go. Every time I listen to it, I think, is there too much verb? Is there too much delay? But I think the mix between the Fab Filter and Echo Boy is working really well.
The sun sends the shadows reeling into the bright light of your smile. Just take a moment to hold me and stop this crazy feeling. Pause for a short while, this river run.
Maybe a little bit too much instantness with the delay. Might need to just let it breathe for a little bit longer. And only really soloing in and listen to every single angle of the sounds can you come to those conclusions. But also, much more important, listen to it in the context of the song. Like with the little fluffs on the guitar solo, in the context of the song, it's not that they're drowned, it's not that they're hidden, it's that they're irrelevant. That there's a very significant difference between the two. So much joy, really happy to pick this one up. I'd forgotten how much I loved this song, and I'm going to try and push to get it finished now. Hope you enjoyed the update, and if you did, please consider subscribing, hit notifications, and you'll find out when the next episode comes out. I've just launched a Discord server recently, so if you have a look at the link down below, feel free to drop me a message down there, and hope to see you next time. Thanks very much for watching.